What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Pro Sports Extra YouTube channel. It's your host, Trev Stone. If you enjoyed this video at all, do me a favor, take 10 seconds, helps us a bunch. Click the like button, click subscribe. Really, truly appreciate the support we've been getting. Logan Paul and Mike Majlak, the two best friends that anyone could have, and the two best friends that anyone could have, but they will never, ever, maybe they will leave each other. Okay, so Logan Paul is moving to Puerto Rico, apparently. And right now, the two of them, Logan Paul and Mike Majlak, best friends, are arguing. Maybe it couldn't come out as a better time. Maybe this means that the two will end up splitting up. Logan Paul called out Mike Majlak after Mike called Logan a dick rider for supporting Harry Styles' choice to wear a dress on the cover of Vogue. Logan says, "I've caught Mike in many lies before. Hopefully he can take his mask off before the rest of his friends realize." So Logan, in this post, he said, "This upsets me, and I wish I hadn't seen this. Mike will change his character based on who he is in the room with and what room he's in. Everyone in the house knows this, and it's been an issue in the past, especially when we go out socially. I've caught Mike in lies before, and I tried my hardest to help him shed that very ugly part of his personality, but evidently there's been no progress. He'll make things up to further his agenda. Everything he said here is simply not true. George can attest I was even more fired up before and especially after the podcast when they couldn't see my point of the view on Harry Styles' dress situation. What a shame. Hopefully he can take his mask off before the rest of his closest friends realize he's really only riding for the room of the people he wants to impress." Wow. But what's this all about, right? So let's listen in to an episode of Mom's Basement, clip of Mike Majlak calling Logan Paul a dick rider for supporting Harry Styles wearing a dress.
Provided a differing viewpoint, Harry Styles with the dress, thing. I provided a differing viewpoint because I'm going to be honest with you. There are a lot of times where Logan can be a dick rider on shit, and I was providing a fucking on stuff like that. Like if Logan, I'm gonna be honest, if Logan sees an opportunity with a celebrity of that stature of Harry Styles, he's gonna say something on the podcast to squeeze it into the like he didn't come off that show, and I would say this directly to Logan if he was here, straight up. I would tell him he didn't come off that show like, wow, we did a great job pushing for the wearers of male wearing of dresses. Like he did that because he knew it was gonna get clipped. It was going to give him, a hand up in the...
Mike Majlak ended up responding to Logan Paul's comments saying, "You said I will never admit when I'm wrong. Well, let me correct that behavior. I was wrong here. I made a tasteless comment. If I made it around Logan and our friends, that would be one thing, but I didn't. I love to run my mouth and say sarcastically and mess around, and sometimes that bites me. Anyone who knows anything knows I have done nothing but push tirelessly as a member of Team Maverick since the day I joined. Logan and I are handling this behind the scenes as we should, and I'm working on adjusting how and when I say certain things." Boom! The two of the best friends from ImPaulsive, Logan Paul and Mike Majlak, are beefing. So what's to come from this? We don't know. Will we see anything happen on the next episodes of ImPaulsive? Who knows? When you're beefing with someone, it's kind of hard not to show it. So will there be a little bit of discomfort in those episodes? We'll have to wait and see. The person who ended up posting the video clip deleted Mike Majlak's comment, and she said that it's just a bullshit comment, basically, and that's why she deleted it. So Mike called Logan a dick rider just because people agreed with Logan and praised him for his stance. Mike will never admit when he is in the wrong. It's so sad that he threw Logan under the bus like this. At Logan Paul, this is your best friend who says stuff like this about you behind your back. I deleted Mike's comment because fuck him and his BS excuses. Mike Excuses Majlak should be his nickname, because honestly, it is nothing but excuses with Mike. Every episode of ImPaulsive, it's nothing but excuses. Whenever he talks, it's nothing but excuses. And whenever he talks, it's nothing but himself. And now he's talking about Logan Paul, and he's cutting down Logan Paul because of his stance on Harry Styles wearing a dress. Harry Styles wore a dress, I couldn't handle it. How the fuck am I the only one without a scandal yet? Remember that lyric? Well, maybe Mike Majlak forgot. Click like, guys. Click subscribe. The two best friends are in an argument. And, quite frankly, I want to see it continue. I'd love to see the two beef on ImPaulsive. That'd be badass. Maybe it'll add some juice. Maybe it'll get the viewers rolling in. I don't know. Mike Majlak, Logan Paul. Bam, bam, bam. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, bam, bam. Be sure to click like, click subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.